Welcome back. I'm Caitlin from Deliberate Dandelions, where we are intentionally creating extraordinary lives. In this episode, we're going to talk very briefly about yoga and how we can use that as part of liberation. So Saturday morning has finally arrived. I have looked forward to it all week, mainly because I get to do a longer yoga session this morning to get that mind-body connection that I've been craving all week. Every morning I wake up and I do a short session. Sometimes after work I get to do a little bit of a longer session, but there's so much going on that I don't get to really relax and enjoy the flow and the moving meditation of my yoga session. Now, I haven't always been a fan of yoga sessions, or of yoga rather, but I think that was mostly because I was afraid of it. I done a lot of research on it, and it said that there was a heavy spiritual component. And that kind of scared me a little bit because I wasn't interested in having my workout routine be a spiritual experience until I really understood what that meant for me. So yoga helps with mind, body, spirit connection, and that is one of the most important things when it comes to healing, releasing trauma, connecting with yourself, and finding your own truth. We talked about the idea of liberation and how important that is for 2021 and moving forward. And I can't think of a better way to express that internal liberation than freeing the chains that we have on us to not connect our mind and our heart, really. And we will explore that mind-heart connection a lot in a bunch of different videos. But for now, I just want to focus on a few things about yoga. Yoga helps you experience your body's movements, slow and controlled, and in a way, you get really comfortable with understanding your body's movements and experiencing the sensation that each movement creates. Now, there's many different ways to do yoga, and I'm by no means an expert. I have a fitness background, but yoga is not one of my areas of expertise. But it is my favorite way to exercise, it's my favorite way to ground, it's my favorite way to connect with my mind, my body, and my soul all together. And so I love it. I had my son do it with me. It's something that you can incorporate 5 minutes in your morning, 5 minutes before bed, an hour and a half, whatever you have time for. Just creating a space to quiet your mind and engage with your body in an intentional way. And if you do that regularly, you can find results in your physical appearance with strength, with muscle definition, whatever your goals are, yoga just might be for you. But most importantly, I find that yoga has helped me with the process of liberating myself in not being tied to traumas of the past. Yoga has been the most effective tool for me to release past traumas. I've tried many different programs, and they've all talked about connecting with your inner self and really being present in your body. And it's hard to do that with just being in your mind. A great friend of mine, college roommate, shout out to Christy, hey, would encourage me in the past when I've explored these concepts to go for a walk and be very mindful of each step and smell the air. I love walking around barefoot in grass. It's a little hard in January to do that. So one of the best ways for me to really get in touch with myself and keep within my body and know that I'm safe in my physical body and that my mind and my body can be connected is through yoga. Now, for anybody who's gone through any trauma programs or any kind of trauma, which is a huge percentage of people, when you look at how trauma is truly defined, you already may be familiar with those concepts, and the idea of being comfortable staying within your physical body and knowing that that's a safe space for you, and knowing that you can connect your mind and not dissociate from pain, whether that be emotional pain, psychological pain, or actual physical pain, that you can stay present and experience it and move through it and not be crippled by it is liberation. That's liberation. And so I'm excited because I can share that with you, and that I've done it for long enough to know that it's okay for me to share that information and to be vulnerable, and to know that it just might help somebody else, which is also liberating. Because if we're kind of held back by this idea that people might judge us, or people might make assumptions about us that are true, are false, we don't know. One of my favorite sayings is, other people's opinion of you is none of your business. And I think that if we could adapt that mindset a little bit more often, and know that whether people are saying great things about us, whether people are saying not so great things about us, it's none of our business, none of my concern. You know, you think of Kermit sipping tea and a GIF and saying, that's none of my business. That's how I feel about it. And so just kind of a little levity there, but find your niche, find your expression of how you can connect your mind and your body, and bring that into your heart to connect your spirit as well. And you will find that you are on a path to liberation for yourself. And that is a really important step in intentionally creating your extraordinary life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and get ready for our next video. That'll be coming out soon. Thank you.